return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, hip strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style.
I had woken up in a hospital bed, and it was almost like waking up after the deepest sleep you've ever had. So once I started to come to, I saw that my dad was on the right side of the bed. There basically had got the call saying, your son was in an accident. He's at the Harborview Medical Center, and that's kind of where it all started right there. I ended up getting sideswiped by a semi-truck driver who fell asleep at the wheel. So I initially was supposed to go to the University of Washington, Seattle on a football program, but sadly that didn't end up following through the way I had hoped. The University of Washington, Seattle apparently had contacted my dad while I was in the hospital because we had a report basically why hasn't he sent in his paperwork, anything like that. Well, because he got in a car accident. Unfortunately, they had made the decision on the spot to say, due to your recent injuries, unfortunately, we will not be able to support you with the scholarship that we had previously granted you. Good luck with your injuries or with your rehabilitation. We hope that you still consider the University of Washington, Seattle. 2 days passed, and I met this another doctor who was working at Harborview at the time. His name was Dr. Sharkey. He said that there was a program, there was a patent program that he was running at the Harborview Medical Center, which would entail joint replacements in both of my knees, in my elbow, my shoulder, and my collarbone, and they'll go ahead and take care of my shin as well. If you would like to participate in this program, we'll go ahead and free and clear you of your medical expenses. You'll never have to worry about your medical again. We'll actually be able to follow through year by year and keep you up to date with how I'm doing as far as I'm progressing in my medical procedures. And the flip side is if I didn't, well, then I'd still be stuck with the medical bill, and the chances of me moving again like I used to be pretty much the same, not likely. After the medical procedure was done, all I had to do was not think about it, which was the funny part that they had told me, that these replacement joints, everything that they were going ahead and work on was supposed to be the identical match of what I had previously as far as my kneecaps, my knees, my shin, my elbow, my collarbone, my shoulder. Don't think about it. Just do what you would normally do, obviously with the precaution of my limitations.
When I first met Joel and I heard about his story about the accident, it really blew my mind away. And it was hard to deal with his limited ability just because I was so active. I did get used to it after a while, and now after 4 years, we are coping with it much better. It is a very serious topic, and we do know that, but for him to share it with everybody, friends, family, it really enlightens the mood. And it's just a great way to bring us closer together, to both family and friends. I mean, they love hearing his story, and it makes him definitely a stronger person. And for people to see how far he's come from, day one after his accident till now, it just shows how strong Joel is, and he is very willing to get back to his 100% self.
It's not perfect. I still look back and say that this is another step forward than where I was at before the accident. When the University of Washington Tacoma offered me the chance to come here, I immediately took it just because there was no other offer, and I don't look back on it now just because I'm happy with my decision. I really thank the University of Washington Tacoma for giving me this chance, just because without this chance of a further my education, I probably would have ended up like the rest of my family, just a high school degree and not gone any further than that. And plus, the injuries that I sustained probably would have held me back from anything else that I could have been doing either which way.